What up, though, y'all? It's Chris, broadcasting to you from the D. Let's get right in this topic, man. Cooking with Kaya, y'all remember her? She went viral for making cooking videos where she would be twerking. I don't know about the taste of the meals, but the meals, though basic, they did look appetizing. I know DDG had her on. She came to cook for him. He didn't seem all that impressed with what she made. I don't know if he was being real or if he was just doing that for the sake of content. But yeah, that was certainly the end result. Because I don't know, if the food really was slapping, he probably would have reflected that. Right? He probably would have gave some really over exaggerated, oh my God, this is so good, whatever. But bruh was just kind of doing nothing. So I figured whatever she made, the steak or whatever, it just was some basic salt and pepper stuff. She really wasn't, cooking skills wasn't hidden like that. But nonetheless, she became very popular, an attractive woman, nice figure, doing cooking videos, which men like. Men do like acts of service from a woman, and she was getting a lot of hate from sisters, boy. Woo-wee. Chicks talking about she can never take my man and all that, and she had enough haters to where they reported her channel to where it got flushed and she had to make another one. I don't know how many channels in she is at this point, but I do know that at least once she had to get her channel, well, no, not channel, because it's on TikTok, right? So it's not YouTube, but her TikTok account, there we go, that had to be redone at the very least one time. Skip forward to now. She got invited to Streamer University. She had a boyfriend, apparently, that she was kind of keeping it quiet about. Now, that could have been strategic, so I get it. They do this with male artists a lot. When his career is fledgling and he's kind of like a bit of a heartthrob, they want to play that angle. So if he's got a girlfriend, he's not really seen with her. They don't really talk about her because they know that the teenage girls that are going to be his target demographic, they're not going to quite fawn over him if he has a girlfriend versus if he doesn't have one. So I get it. She could have been employing that same tactic there. Like, look, my primary audience is dudes. They like me. Dudes want to get at me. Dudes want to, for all intents and purposes, want to clap her up or whatever. So we got to kind of keep this private. And he wants to be with her, so he going to go ahead and go along with it. To my understanding, this dude is some sort of content creator as well. He just don't have the same motion that she got. Well, she's at Streamer University in Ohio, or was there. And he came to Ohio as well, I guess, to keep an eye on her, keep tabs on her, be near her. Bro already showing signs that he's a bit insecure about his position in her life. Because if he got to be in Ohio as well along with her, and the thing is just going on for a weekend, he can't be away from her that long, yeah, that's already letting me know that this guy knows that his position in her life is very shaky, and she's going to be around a lot of other guys, their age range, more successful than him, perhaps better looking objectively, and the chances of her doing something to disrespect their relationship is greatly enhanced. So for the most part, she was being good, but then there was this party atmosphere, and I guess she just said to hell with it. Now, I don't know if she had a couple drinks or what. She may have, she may not, but that doesn't really change anything for me. She kind of decided to misbehave, and she started twerking on the dance floor with guys touching her and dancing behind her and stuff. And when she became aware of this, she really didn't move. It seemed like she was kind of liking it. Dude didn't take kindly to this. He goes to Twitter and starts crashing out, saying, don't trust the bee and this and that and all this and that. Listen, man, and I say this man to man, you have to understand female nature. It just is what it is. The faster you accept female nature, the better off you gonna be. Women will leave you alone for an upgraded version of you. She will dump you and move on to the upgraded version of you. You had to have known that her going to this situation, there was going to be the chances that she was going to step out on you with another dude. I mean, you hope for the best, but you got to understand what is highly likely. So the crashing out online, that's just not something that I would have did. He's sitting up watching the stream or whatever. He watching the stream like a fan, which I also think is a problem. Y'all have heard the saying before. If you treat her like a celebrity, she gonna treat you like a fan. He's sitting up here watching the stream, watching everything going on with her, like all the rest of the fans doing at home. He not there at the event. He watching as a spectator. So when he seen that his chick did the very thing that was most likely to happen, her start doing stuff with other dudes. Now, I don't know. There's rumors that she took it further with a guy or another guy or something. I don't have no confirmation of that. I wouldn't be surprised, because if she wasn't going back to the motel room where he was at and she want to stay there at the university, is high chance that one of the guys there, a streamer that's a bit more popular than her, got more clout than her, more motion than her, and she want to try to get in good with him. Maybe he can be somebody to help her career get going a bit faster, help her get more traction. She gonna go ahead and use what she got in order to get ahead. I mean, women do this all the time, man. It is what it is. Women absolutely, a lot of them anyway, because some never will, but there's a lot of women that don't have a problem with using that box to get ahead. I don't know if she did or not, but again, given the circumstances, it wouldn't be surprising. So he going online making a lot of salty, emotional posts, basically talking about B's ain't S and all that sort of stuff. And honestly, she didn't look any worse for it. He didn't do anything but embarrass himself. That's why I think that he should have just kept his mouth shut, because you look like Boo Boo the Fool, because now we know that she do indeed have a boyfriend, and that you came to Ohio and you sitting up watching the stream like a fan in a damn motel room or hotel room. It don't matter. You sitting up watching the stream like a fan, like in a room close to the thing. Like, that just really made you look like Boo Boo the Fool, man. So I said, guys, listen, when you see what time it is, just move on. You ain't got to make no noise. You ain't got to crash on. He could have just shot her a text message like, look, I saw you did that foul stuff on what. I ain't even mad at you, man. I was expecting this to go like this. I just was hoping that it wouldn't. You take care of whatever. And then you go home. Shoot, go home. Jump on the next flight or bus, however way you got there. Go home. And you ain't got to talk to her anymore after that. At least that'd have been how I handled it. But a lot of these young dudes, man, they are so full of emotion. Man, fellas, y'all got to start raising y'all sons again, man, for real. Like, I can say this, y'all, because I raised my sons. Y'all got to start raising y'all sons again, man, because this being deadbeat dads, leaving y'all boys to be raised by women, man, this is the way that they acting. They online crashing out like how chicks do, sitting up, posting receipts on social media, man. That's just insane. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, though, man. I mean, yeah, Kaya was out there on some, promiscuous time or whatever it seemed like, but she don't look as bad in this situation, in my opinion, because she is doing what I would expect a girl her age that had access to dudes that are in a better situation than him to do. I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying that she's moving exactly how I would expect a girl in her position to move. In my opinion, he looks worse because he wanted to believe his relationship with her was something more than what it was. It was more meaningful to her than what it was. And when he learned a harsh reality that it wasn't, he go to crashing out on some online emotional stuff, man. It's just not very masculine. I'm gonna leave it there though, you guys. Hit me with a like if you like what I do. Hit me with a sub if you like what I do. And hit me in them comments. I'll holler at y'all soon. Peace.